Good evening, ladies as well as gentlemen. Papa Boris is back for some more Hearthstone arena action. The last arena we did was with Druid, so it's going to be Mage or Shaman. Now, I had a back-to-back set of arenas with Mage and Shaman, and the Shaman was less recent, but I've actually showed 9 Shaman arena runs total on this channel since the wipe, but only 8 Mage runs. So I'm going to go ahead and pick the Mage here, even though she is slightly more recent, because I'd like to balance things out. Now, there are some disparities, of course. I have like 11 priest runs and like 4 hunters, so some of those will take a while to wear away, of course, but when I can do it sort of painlessly, I will try to balance things out. Well, here we have a legendary. I've played with King Mukla before. I found him to be awful. The Blood Mage is unimpressive, and Archmage Leonidas. Generally, the class-specific legendaries are the best ones. I mean, this guy is just insane. When you cast a spell, put a fireball in your hand. If you're the second player, you can actually use the coin for this and cash in your coin for a fireball. It is great. And the 7 health is great too. It means it's actually kind of difficult to remove this guy. He's expensive, but yeah, this is obviously silliness. So we're going to go ahead and grab him. All of a sudden, the expectations for this arena run have skyrocketed with my first pack Archmage. So we'll see how this can go. The Raid Leader can be nice. The Arcane Missiles can give you a 50-50 chance at killing something, but I'm going to make a bold play. I'm going to grab this Grunt. I know a lot of people disrespect him, but sometimes Taunt is all you need. And he does trade with a bunch of 3-drops, or excuse me, with a bunch of 2-drops that are 3-2. So we're going to go ahead and pick him up here. Alright, Arcane Explosion is nifty, but we're going to grab Mana Worm. This can get out of control and just win you the game. Here we have 2 pieces of trash and a Fireball, so no thinking required there. Now here, the Wolf Rider is quasi-removal, but you know what? Mages are not lacking for removal, so I think I'm going to value these 3 mana, 3 damage Delios a little bit less. We're going to grab the Sorcerer's Apprentice to get a drop, and also the spell reduction cost is actually quite impressive on that character. Okay, so we have Ice Lance and Boar, which are nifty, but Flame Strike, gotta grab Flame Strike, of course. Here, Mirror Entity, man, this keeps being so annoying against me. When it's like turn 6 or something and your opponent has a secret in play and you have nothing but good fat creatures in your hand, it's just so annoying. But at the same time, this thing does sometimes really suck, like when your opponent plays Novice Engineer. I just hate the gambling. I'm going to take Water Elemental. It's basically a Mage-specific Chillwind Yeti, same total stats, plus an ability that's really great against a lot of the classes. Druids that attack, Rogues, Warriors, even sometimes Shamans and Paladins. It's just such a good ability with same total stats. It dies to Shadow Word Pain. That's about it. Otherwise, it's just as good as a Chillwind Yeti, so I'm going to grab it up easily. Here we have the Footman, which I consider playable, but he's certainly no Cult Master, so we're going to go ahead and grab the Cult Master for some cards. The Ethereal Arcanist, I don't like that he makes you play with secrets. I'd prefer not to use secrets. So we're going to grab the Auctioneer for some card draw. That's very nice to have on hand. Now, the Kirin Tor Mage I will play. Now, you might be wondering, well, Boris, hang on a minute. Didn't you just say you don't want to play with secrets? The difference is this is a 4-3 for 3 mana. So in my opinion, that should be the neutral stats for a 4-3 for a 3 mana creature. Blizzard seems to balance neutral 3 mana creatures as being like a total of 6, not 7. So as far as Blizzard is concerned, this is above average. So I'm just playing this as a 4-3 for 3. I do not care if I never see another secret in my life. Okay, well, this is a generic 2-3. This is Ice Lance, which is nifty, but we'll take the Stormwind Knight. It is an eminently playable 4-drop. Frost Nova, I like to have one of, and it is very nifty, but I want to make sure we're not missing out on 3 drops. We just have the Kirin Tor Mage here, and we're a third of the way through. So the Razorfen Hunter, not my favorite 3-drop in the world, but it is a drop on turn 3, so I'm going to grab it. Oh man, this is a tough call. So we have 3 Premier cards. I would have taken any one of these 3 cards over the Stormwind Knight and over the Razorfen Hunter, so it kind of sucks that they all came up in the same place. Ah, man, so let's take a look. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 mana creatures, and we have 1, 2, 3 mana creatures. So I don't think it's that significant to take the Shattered Sun Cleric, although the Shattered Sun Cleric is very good. The Sen'jin obviously is amazing. Let's make sure we got some silence. It's nice to have, so I'll take the Spellbreaker. It's hard to take him over these 2 things, but I think the silence can sometimes be very significant. Okay, so here the Ooze is an out against weapons, and I'm going to take a moment to grab that up just to have it. So this time we can take Mirror Entity and treat it as a 3-drop, but here's where I'll pick up Frost Nova for the late game. And I've learned my lesson. I will start respecting this War Golem a little bit. We'll grab him up. The Fireball is good. I have to consider the Frostwolf Warlord. I actually don't have that much removal here. No Frostbolts, no Polymorphs, just 1 Flame Strike. Yep, I gotta take the Fireball here. I am low on removal. This is not one of those, oh no, there's too much removal type of mage decks. What is going on? Jesus Christ. Here's where I really wish I could see a Sen'jin Shield Master or a Shattered Sun Cleric that I pass. Instead we're getting junk. I really don't want another ooze. This ice barrier is unplayable, but this monkey. Ugh. Oh god, this monkey. I'm going to take the ooze. I just can't stand that monkey. Alright, so the Stormwind Champion, do I need it? Well, I've got 2 7-drops already. I do want late game, but not necessarily 7 drops. It'd be nice to get 5 drops or 6 drops. This is getting a little heavy on the 7s, so we'll take a Sen'jin here. Here, Vaporize, I just can't countenance that secret. I mean, I do have a Kirin Tor Mage, so it might not cost me anything to have it. The Arcane Golem is not really a 3-drop, even though it seems to fit into the curve. It's more of a late game charger for damage. We'll take the Arcane Golem. Alright, another one, no thanks. We'll take a Defender of Argus. The Demolisher is awful. Mana Worm is good. Cone of Cold would be nice, though. I don't have that many spells here. I'm gonna trust my instincts and grab the Cone of Cold. I think it's such an amazingly, ball-breakingly good spell. It's worth getting. Now, 5 drops are what we need, so the Fen Creeper is great. 3/6 with Taunt is what we need. This is a really good card, but again, we need some more beef. So let's take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4 creatures at 5 mana or more. Yeah, we're gonna have to take the Silverhand Knight. It puts a lot of power on the board. Flame Strike, yes please. Aha, so here we get a chance to take Shattered Sun Cleric. I'm passing on these spells, but they're really kind of mediocre spells. Shattered Sun Cleric is just so amazing, and we do need those drops. Drawing cards. Alright, here we'll take a Mirror Entity. We'll take it. So, Polymorph or Fireball? Well, Fireball kills just about as many things as a Polymorph does, but it can also deal damage to the face. Polymorph will, however, deal with some pesky things like, say, Sunwalkers, which Fireball will not deal with. I'm going to take the Fireball, though. I think in general it's the better spell, so the potential for facial damage makes it just, you know, in a vacuum better than a Polymorph. Oh, what is this? Jesus Christ. Well, Ice Lance combos with Frost Nova, and it combos with Cone of Cold. And it kind of combos with Water Elemental. I'm not taking the Mad Bomber anymore, I'm just not. I'm done with it. Ice Barrier is awful. We'll take the Ice Lance, although I am not happy about it. Okay, well, here we have a very interesting choice. So in a previous run, we actually had to choose between a Pyroblast and a Sea Giant. So now we're choosing between a Pyroblast and Mountain Giant. Now the Sea Giant's way better than the Mountain Giant. It's almost always going to be a whole lot cheaper. So is it better enough to take over a Pyroblast? And I mean the Faceless Manipulators here as well. Yeah, I think let's take a look. We're going to go 1, 2 really big creatures. Oh, man, we're just lacking for late game. I think I got to take the Mountain Giant. So this deck was interesting. I mean, we had the turn 1, or pack 1, pick 1 Archmage, which is an awesome start. But then we kind of lacked for spells. I mean, we do have 3 Fireballs, but no Frost Bolts. And just 1 Cone of Cold, no Blizzard. Oh man, I don't know. I think it's an average mage deck. I don't think there's any. I mean, other than the legendary, there's not much to recommend this deck. The mana curve kind of went out of whack. Too many mediocre common picks, like Mad Bomber, you know, Ice Lance, Ice Barrier. It's just no good. Okay, so what we'll do here is actually just ship everything back. I mean, Fireball is better for late game removal. This guy's all right. Cone of Cold is again better in the late game. Let's just go ahead and ship it all back. Get our early drops going here. Oh god, and when I said early drops, what I meant was a 3-mana creature, and then nothing. Oh boy. Man, too many good cards consolidated in the same packs, like a Fireball and a Polymorph at the same time, or a Sen'jin Shattered Sun Cleric and Spellbreaker at the same time, and too many mediocre common packs hurt this draft quite a bit. Alright, no Northshire Cleric for our opponent, that's good news. Nothing on turn 2, so a very slow start for me. My opponent could, of course, still play something on turn 2. I can't say he has a slow start. This really stings to see. It could have been a Sen'jin Shield Master. The Loot Hoarder actually is nice to see here. The Mana Worm's a bit late to the party. I'm actually going to play the Razorfen Hunter. So even if this gets buffed with the Shattered Sun Cleric, it'll still just trade with the Hunter. That would still be good, though. It would leave a 3-3 versus this 1-1, but all things considered, that wouldn't be the end of the world. This Mana Worm is a bit late. I don't have any spells to buff it with. I just really didn't see that many spells. At least we didn't have that thing happen where we play Mage and see too many spells, so that's nice. Okay, my opponent's killing my boar. The reason that he's doing that is that he wants to make sure that I can't kill the Demolisher. Right now, on the board, all I can deal is 3 damage to the Demolisher. But that's fine, so I'm gonna go ahead and make it pay, I guess, that I took this Silencer. We're gonna silence that thing, and we're gonna swing ahead. So I will plan to kill this thing because I have to respect the fact that I'm up against a priest. This could get like divine health and inner fired still. I don't think it's a good combo, but some people do it. And in fact, yep, here we go. So my opponent makes a very canny move. He's killing off my Razorfen Hunter, so this is at 2 health, can't be killed off by the hero ability, and it'll actually kill my thing as well. That actually really blows. Ugh. Well, the Fen Creeper here is music to my eyes. Let's clear the board a little bit. I feel like I need to take that off. So here is really nice. We have a 3-6 versus a 3-2. And my opponent has actually a butt ton of cards, 8 cards to my 5. My board is a lot better though, so let's see what he's got to play. If he has a Shadow Word Pain, he's probably gonna, well, he's gonna definitely get really far ahead. Oh man, look at all this healing nonsense, and he's actually gonna run in. Then I assume he's gonna heal up the Demolisher. God damn it, priests are so good. This Demolisher, he buffed it up to extreme levels, so now my Fen Creeper is actually gonna die because of that Demolisher that got buffed by the Dark Iron Dwarf. Ugh. Alright, well, we're going to keep trying to fight the good fight, I guess. Let's just go ahead and kill this thing before anything more bad happens. And I'll play a Water Elemental. Now, I don't want to play anything more because I want to play this on my next turn. It's going to cost 7 mana, so that's why I'm not playing the Mana Worm or the Ooze. It's part of what I don't like about the Mountain Giant. You're, like, discouraged from playing stuff, whereas the Sea Giant actually encourages you to play stuff. So here I'm going to draw a card on my next turn and play the Mountain Giant. Now there's a chance that my opponent will play something so scary that I'll have to respond to it. But I do want to get this thing down. And then of course I've got the War Golem too. So this is a little bit better than the War Golem. So if I can, and it's also more restrictive. This is always 7 mana. This can go up to 12 mana. So I'd like to get this out while I can, as it were. Votivist Ogre. Well, that is a big dude. But the good news for me is that I have a bigger dude. Haha. Heroink. This elemental is about to die to the ogre, so I will pick off a creature with it before I go. Getting rid of an opponent's creature is way better than dealing damage to the face at this stage. Especially because my opponent, being a priest, cannot use weapons. Oh my god, does he actually have a mind control? He has a mind control. Well, that was a case where mind control is, in fact, rather good. Okay. Well, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to play the War Golem, which does counter the Ogre, just barely. And then I'm actually going to sacrifice the Elemental into the Mountain Giant. The reason for that is it stops the Mountain Giant from killing off my War Golem, so it allows the War Golem to be good against this Ogre. Oh, Jesus. Are you kidding me? Mind control into Ragnaros. Well, some games you just can't win. Archmage Leonidas, he is very cute, but I don't think he's going to save me from this situation. So let's think. I think this needs to die. I mean, I could put lots of stuff out to try to distract it, I guess, and just hope it never hits me again. Huh. Yeah, I think that's what we have to do. So we're going to go ahead and play a Mana Worm. Sadly, Archmage has to wait. We're going to Cone of Cold to stop my opponent from attacking. I could kill off the Ragnaros, but that's just... basically, when you're behind, you have to take risks. So what I'm actually going to do is just try to get this War Golem to be good for 2 creatures, basically. And Fireball deals 6 damage. It's not quite enough to kill this thing off, tragically. You know what would have been good? Polymorph. There's a 1 in 3 chance this could have been a Polymorph. And then we're just going to play these things to distract the Ragnaros. So hopefully he'll shoot the Ooze or the Grunt. Now obviously the Ragnaros could just hit me and win. Obviously my opponent could play Holy Nova and win. Yeah, there's a lot of things my opponent could do to win. It's definitely desperate here, but you've got to play to your outs. You've got to, you know, no matter how low the odds are, you've got to do the thing that, you know, has a non-zero chance of winning when you are behind. Are you kidding me? What is up with this? Are you kidding me? Jesus Christ. This is the most ridiculous thing I have seen in a long time. So my Ooze dies. It's actually a bit of a problem because I needed the Ooze to kill off this Grunt. Fireball. I'm just getting overwhelmed, actually. I mean, I killed Ragnaros, but there's still an 8-4 here. And an 8-8. What? I'm not even going to give a well played. I'm going to be a douche. That was not a well played game. That was a load of baloney nuts. You know what? I don't even have words for that game. that is one of those games that the only way that you can respond to it is through song. So here is one of Katharine Hepburn's most popular refrains from the 1950s classic, The Sound of Music. That was a load of steaming donkey balls so hot that they are steaming. Oh, that was a load of steaming donkey balls, such a big load, I must be dreaming. Anyway, on to the next game. We're putting that behind us. That is no discredit to the great name of Papa Boris. The mind control Ragnaros giant baloney is just gonna... Oh yeah, so there's only one giant. He had a sea giant. He stole my mountain giant. The douche. Twat. Ballsicle. Anyway, like I said, no words. Let's just move along to the next game. And put all that behind us. God damn it. That guy better go to 9 wins. If he doesn't go to 9 wins, he's going to be an embarrassment to the world. Iros the Paladin. Okay.
You asked for it.
So this is what I'm talking about. This mirror entity, what do you do? Play it on turn 3? You have no idea. I'm going to ship this back. It's too early. We'll keep this. This is a good 4-drop. He holds up against Hammer of Wrath and against True Silver Champions and against lots of stuff. Oh, there we go. Wow. Now this looks like a curve, but it's really not, because I'm probably not playing this on turn 3. And I'm probably not playing this on turn 2. Paladins, you gotta figure, if they saw a True Silver Champion, they took it. Now this is actually interesting because now I have this dilemma. Do I actually use the ooze on the stupid Lights Justice? I don't think I should. I don't know. I mean, the ooze has value, I suppose, because it's coming down as a 3/2, but it's tricky.
Ready for action.
Old Shire Footman. He really should hit my Mana Worm. I mean, yes, it hits him for a point of damage, but with the help of the 1/1s and the Goldshire Footman, he should just go for it. Well, what I'd like to do is use the coin to grow the Mana Worm and then kill the Footman, but I have nothing to coin out at the moment. So we'll just do this then. Play the ooze, get rid of that weapon, and I'm going to try to... Well, I don't want to flush out the Noble Sacrifice with the worm, or do I? I mean, that's... Yeah, I'll just do it. So we'll get rid of the Noble Sacrifice. This will allow my opponent to finish my Mana Worm off. So in this game, the Mana Worm was just a 1/3 for 1 mana. But the Goldshire Footman, after killing off the Mana Worm, will be at 1 health. I'll be able to pick it off with Hero ability. That'll be fine. Although I might not want to do that. I might want to coin out Ascension. Well, we'll have to see what card I draw. Ah, Hand of Protection. Wow, then. Getting a little bit greedy there, I think. But it does make my life very, very easy. So what we do here is we watch him kill the Mana Worm. Come on, buddy. Oh, he's not going to kill it. Wow, what the heck? Well, that was an interesting move. So basically what he's doing here is he's saying, well, I don't want you just to be able to then kill it with my ooze. But the thing is... In that case, he should have attacked me with it? Did he attack with this thing? I don't know if he did. Maybe he did, and I just missed it. Whatever. What we're doing is going to trade the Mana Worm in for the Divine Shield. So the Divine Shield was a card. He used the spell. So it was a card for a card. So it's not actually card to disadvantage. We're going to do that. And then we're going to play Ascension with the coin. So this is protecting my ooze from the devastation of the Silver Hand Knight Recruit. Unfortunately, there's a problem, which is that if my opponent plays True Silver Champion, there's a 1/1 on the field, so True Silver Champion plus the 1/1 will in fact kill this engine, which sucks, to say the least. He has a secret.
I'll never tell.
And a secret. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. I can't believe what I just saw. My opponent played a secret and then a Secret Keeper. He should have played the Secret Keeper first. This is when a secret is played, so he just messed up. Oh, boy. Okay, well, I think this might be one of those Sunday afternoon casuals. Oh, God. Okay. That's fine. I will not hold it against him. Let's just go ahead and clear out the Paladin's board. So, I'm not going to get greedy. I'm going to take all... Oh, well, hang on. That's probably Noble Sacrifice. We'll use this to flush the Noble Sacrifice out. It's not a Noble Sacrifice. Okay. I don't have anything to play, so I will just use the Hero ability. We'll see if it's Eye for an Eye. It's not Eye for an Eye. Okay, so it's not Redemption. It's not Eye for an Eye. It's not Noble Sacrifice. Okay, so the next creature that I play is coming in with 1 health. That's actually kind of a problem. That is robbing the Fen Creeper of 5 health. It's like a fireball for 1 mana, kind of. I can't play the Fen Creeper. This stupid secret is actually stopping me from playing Fen Creeper. I hope I get a crappy creature at some point here, so that I can play it, and then not lose the Fen Creeper's health. Oh, jeez, I don't want to play a 3-1 for 5 mana. That's no good.
Reporting for duty.
These spells are all kind of awkward here. Ah, Cult Master, perfect. Well, this thing only has 1 health to begin with, so let's just do that. Yep. And we'll just go ahead and keep on going Clearinghouse, I guess. I mean, a Consecration would kill my 2 creatures here. But my opponent's down to 2 cards. With the Divine Shield and the Secret Keeper and all this stuff, he's just not really been getting card advantage. Oh, jeez. So he let me draw a card. He really should have Hammer of Wrath, the Cult Master. I mean, yes, that leaves my Senjin alive, but he doesn't want to give me any more cards. Okie doke. Well, Archmage Leonidas is sort of overkill here. Really, anything would do. Okay, we'll just play this thing. This turn. Even with Blessing of Kings, this guy's not going to be big enough to kill off the mighty Fen Creeper.
Sometimes I forget things.
That was the Pimp. He's going to cycle this guy for a card, it looks like. Because it's going to attack into my Fen Creeper and die. He doesn't seem to recognize the taunts. So yeah, we go from like the most insane deck I've ever seen in the arena. That was seriously the most insane deck I have ever seen, to a new player. So he's done a couple of things wrong. He actually played this guy before playing a Recruit, so he robbed himself of a spell damage. And he played a Secret Keeper after playing a Secret, all kinds of stuff. Now, normally I'd be hesitant to play the Archmage when I can't use him right away. But I'm okay with that here because I'm up against a Paladin. Paladins don't actually have, like, removal for a 5/7. He can lower the Archmage's attack to 1, you know, but he can't actually, like, just take it off the board. The way that a Priest can, or that a Mage can, or that a Rogue can, or that even a Warrior theoretically can. Paladins just have no way of doing it. Another Blessing of Wisdom. Okay, that one's actually going to get to draw more than once. Well, no, probably not, actually. It's going to draw once, and then the Pimp lives for now, but I will kill it off in my turn. Another Secret. Alright.
Reporting for duty.
Well, I think now might be the time for a Cone of Cold, especially because it gives me a Fireball. Alright, we're going to go ahead and kill off the Pimp to stop it from drawing any more cards in the future. Let's go ahead and flush out Noble Sacrifice. We'll just kill this thing. It's not Noble Sacrifice. Interesting. Is it eye for an eye? It is. Alright. Eye for an eye it is. Let's go ahead and play Mirror Entity. It's a secret, so it triggers the Archmage, so I do get, in fact, another Fireball. And I think now we can probably just start fireballing twice a turn. This guy's so nifty, because of course Fireball is a spell, so it gives itself back. Oh my god, this is probably one of the most lopsided arena beginning videos I've ever done. I got absolutely smashed by the most insane priest deck we've seen on this channel. And then we are going to Demolition Derby against this priest. Excuse me, against this paladin.
Reporting for duty.
Well, this is another mistake by my opponent. He made a Recruit. You really shouldn't in this situation. Because basically, my Worgen can now just kill off this Recruit, turn on Wind Fury, and then start the party. So, I'll actually just use it to kill off his Worgen. That seems fine. Swing for lots. Fireball. And Fireball. Well, I have to say, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. The reason I Ice Lanced my opponent there is in case he draws Truth or Champion, so he can't attack with it. I mean, it doesn't make any difference whatsoever in this game, but I believe that you should always try to build up good habits, even when it doesn't make any difference.
Reporting for duty.
So I'm pretty sure there's literally nothing a Paladin could do here. Literally nothing. When at 4 health, facing a Mage with 8 cards, 4 of which are Fireball. Good lord, and I drew my actual Fireball. Okie doke. That was a fun game. So, as always, we're going to do just a couple of games here in the first video. So if you enjoyed this, I guess, please like and or subscribe. I'll appreciate that tremendously. And if you want to stick around, then please do, because the rest of the games are going to be posted up soon. And you'll get to see how this wacky arena ends. I shall see you then.